Hi, this is Omar, and this is a post-mortem report for my game Multiplication Snake. So let's get started. First slide game objective. It's like a classic snake, but with a twist. Instead of apple in this game, the snake has to eat the multiplication number displayed on the screen. Um, the player can control the snake using the arrow keys on the keyboard, and the points are rewarded when the player or snake eats a correct multiplication number. In case of incorrect number, 1 point is deducted each time. Let's move to the next slide. Learning approach and goal. So the audience of the game is third to fifth graders, and the game objective and goal is to help kids practice multiplications, and the player or snake goal is to survive and eat the correct multiplication number displayed on the screen to gain maximum possible points. And just move to the next slide. So, in the development slide, first of all, I would like to thank my professor, Dr. Matthew, my classmates, and my friends for the feedback. And basis on the feedback, it really helped me improve my game. And for the prototype and the improvements, I would like to show you the actual game um, to for the difference. So there are three versions of the game: version 1.0, 2.0, 3, and 3.0. And one version 1.0 is basically the first submission prototype of the game, and 2.0 was the second week in which I made some improvements and based on the feedback, and 3.0 is the final version. So let's check that. See inside. In 3.0, I will go through the things which I have fixed and added, which is as a punishment whenever the player or snake eats the incorrect number, which is usually number two, it will deduct 1 point from the score. Like, and if it's the correct number, it will, add 1 point. Um, and I added the welcome screen, instructions here in the sprite, and the other thing was like when a player clicks the try again button, and then it's gonna give them the option to choose the number for the table. um, and all the other small bugs. I also added a button to turn the background sound off in case if it's irritating someone. So, and all of the things right now is working as expected in the final build. So next slide is what went wrong. So there are like some limitations I found in Scratch 3.0 platform, and one of them is we cannot create separate screens like thumb cable. um, so it was a little irritating for me because everything was on the same screen, and you have to show and hide things according to that. And the other thing was usage of custom blocks and functions are limited, and was a bit confusing, at least for me. And third thing, which I wish they would have added, was a game stop event, because it would have um, created a lot of A's for me in stopping the events, like when the user pressed the stop button. Then the next is like in the end, what with making like small slight changes in the game flow, I was able to complete all the required goals and objective of the game, and I was able to complete the game. So what key lessons did I learn from the experience? So basically, like the five development stages of a project, which is analysis, design, prototype, implementation, and testing. Through this course and this project, I was able to go through all at that steps, and it was a learning experience for me. That's all.